holding my shoe, running from the mirror, you. Yeah. Sometimes you can face it to the face, standing in your own reflection. I wanna be close, but open it up, just let me completely explode. I don't wanna be close, but open it up, just let me completely explode. I don't wanna be close, open it up, just let me completely explode. Now my cup is overflowing. It's a stupid, sorry place to fall. Heart just hit me down like coffee. Good as black as I can see. Sometimes I can face it to be standing in my own reflection. Don't wanna be close. Opening up is that big, baby, it's more. I don't wanna be close. But opening up is that big, baby, it's more. I don't wanna be close. Opening up is that big, baby, it's more. Please, please, pour me out on the bed. I've been down, 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 down too long. Please, please, pour me out again. I promise I'll be strong, strong this time. Whoa. Open it up and let me. Whoa. I don't wanna go. Open it up and let me. Whoa. I don't wanna go. Open it up and let me. Just my emotions. Step with you, we do not be just a time. Make it taste the lies of the haters every time. No more afraid, we got back. We don't get no other competition. No, no. We don't have to play dead, 'cause we got the blood red and gold. Out together, every wrong. And we don't know every walking wrong. You got me up from my knees, lady. Got the blood red in the room. Sleeping to your rhythm and your home. Your sleep that got uploaded on a channel I found not too long ago, 17 hours ago, but they upload old albums from, I mean, they've uploaded recently few albums from one of my favorite bands, but this was from 2010, just uploaded like 17 hours ago. I can't believe this stuff's going through. But it's more about, with the music, it's about getting it tagged as far as the copyright and giving at least props, so forth, and getting it there, not taking away from. And that's pretty much what I've tried to do, is not take away from, just add to. And anyways, thanks for joining in. Don't forget your product placement there in the chat. And yeah, my gosh, you guys are the worst for your product placement. Could you imagine having to get like contracts to do product placement for like adult diapers and feminine products? It's what's happening in the chat right now. It's Slovidge crew. They do a lot of product placement for feminine hygiene products. That's no BSing. He's very proud of being a sponsor for, well, I mean, soon we'll be selling urinal cakes. It's no joke. I mean, we'll have a LARP Busters version of urinal cake. We're going to start with UVCC in Portland, or in Provo, Utah. But anyways, I don't know what you're talking about. You got timed out yesterday? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, thanks for your participation on extremely high volume chat permanently. Yeah, it's been great having you around for a minute. Stop in from time to time. Anyways, had some things to go through tonight. It's like I'm gonna mute just for just a second here. All right. Whew. Try not to get swatted where I'm at. I'm not afraid of Telly. Here. Who's afraid of Telly? He's the one that's got to ban me there. Why are you gonna be so tough? You're the one that's got to hang out with redcoats that are puss bags. LARP Buster, all the time. Your crew always finds these weirdo redcoats to help yell and scream for you. You're the ones that are right, but you're actually the most full of shit. So here, let's see. Not afraid to this. There you go. We're gonna do it twice here, or what? All right, there we go. We'll pin that for LARPy. Why are you so afraid? LARP Busters, why are you so afraid? Huh? I mean, you expressed that already. Oh, I'm afraid to go on Cox's panel. He's doing stuff. I mean, you want the show to be about you. No, I've had Telly on quite a bit, even though he bans me from his channel. Why can't you express that side? Why can't you go, oh, he does. He bans you? Yeah. He's not banned here. He can hang out. We don't mind experimenting on redcoats like cannon fodder. Like you've been just great little human experiment this whole time. How far are these little shitbags willing to go? Why are you so invested? What's really going on here, right? I was thinking earlier, you know what to be prudent there, LARPy, would be just do like 60-second intervals. Can you go? I know you don't forget your product placement. We know. Did you ever get to call out Slovids when he was doing some promotional for some feminine hygiene products? You must not have caught that. You're always in the wrong place at the wrong time, like right now. Hey, Remix, thanks for joining in. And no, I don't actually promote that. Don't give me a thumbs up, please. Don't be like the sheep. Okay, I'm not here to try to compete with views with Predwords per Spamgela G. Here, let's listen to this one more. Oh, I think this is a slow song. Let's go forward to this one. Breathe into my mouth, baby. Press your cheek against the body. Push my buttons with the tender touch. Soon to can't get enough. Be your telephone. Be your telephone. I wanna be telephone. All the things you say, baby. Hey, Babyfish, since you're gonna be here, and we know LARP Busters is completely useless, but since we have such a brilliant mind in the chat room, do you think pertaining to the title
of this podcast. Do you think that the SnitchJacketing label would apply to Philemon and Urban Disciple per the title? Because these guys keep on blowing my cover on when I'm... Okay, you should know about that, right, Baby Fist? Let's go ahead and, I mean, there should be a pinned link if you'd like to join. It's interesting how all of a sudden Baby Fist is all up into it.
Always in your pocket, never far away. I know all you can say. Share your ups and downs, joys and dismay. Be your telephone. Be your telephone. I wanna be on your telephone. You ever got me?
Hey, since we got the gay parade in the chat, yeah, I mean, you guys would really be able to identify some gay parade music. But hey, this just came out 17 hours ago. I just said that a little while ago. I'm just kind of reviewing it. Started listening to it earlier. Man, the first couple of songs were pretty good. Sorry, should we try the next song for Philemon?
One, two, one, two.
Oh, yeah. Is that a little more upbeat for you there, Philemon? There you go. See, you're definitely leader of the gay parade with the most disgusting gay fantasy. This is 2025. Yes, you can be homophobic in 2025. How about you? It doesn't seem like you are. Seems like you're all about the gay parade in my chat every day, all the time, forever, always. Marvin Gaye up next. Hey, you know what? Ladies like this music. I got the thumbs up from my lady.
When you are not there, you wait for me across the open sky. I'm a step, step, two in the sky. Too big, too strong, never rise. Never let me know, baby. Never let me know what you need of me. Enough is enough. Enough, enough, enough. You're more than enough. Enough, enough, enough. So much more than enough. Enough, enough, enough. For me.
Of course. It's always convenient when Hollywood's more important than actually having let's say football's more important than trying to take down preds that are trying to meet up with children and stuff like that on the streets. Yeah, Babyfish, somebody's got to do it. Your crew kind of failed at it. Oh, wait a minute. You guys were, moving information to nefarious agencies that were maybe contracting you out to gather as much information from the Q movement as possible? I don't know, but go ahead and just go watch your movie. Okay? Babyfish, this proves to me right here how much of an amateur you are. Because the last time I dropped, when there was a question like that, and I dropped the information, that artist was trolled by Philemon and his crew. Were you sitting back watching and just loving it? I mean, I don't know what you might have been doing at that time, but when I do that and I tell people, actually, I promote music, that's why I shizzle. It's like you if you can build a little bit of a repertoire with somebody that's like a local artist and help promote them in a sense, and they're not scared, you're not scared of the fucking, haters, right? No, I'm not scared of the haters, right? That's better than like a faraway shot of somebody an artist you don't know, like I don't know this artist. So I don't really want to promote that person because then they'll get a bunch of hate mail. Oh, Mr. Cox was promoting your music on his stream, and you got to do something about it, because that's what they do. So, for instance, all right, the legendary DJ Rap, all right, was live giving a seminar on how to build beats. The legendary DJ Rap, I mean, if you haven't been around, all right, and then so I start mirroring. And I go, check it out. This is some serious beat production from a legend. Start mirroring it was a live stream. And Spamton figured out who it was because I promoted her a little bit. I'm like, look, the legend is going live finally and showing you how to build beats. Spamton goes in there and starts spamming the shit out of her chat, and she kind of freaks out. She even cut like the session short or something like that. And so same thing with Zeph Daniel. All right. Philemon figured out who Zeph Daniel was. I kind of promoted him. All of a sudden, Zeph Daniels, he's not on YouTube. He moves over to Spreaker. I mean, he's also being censored and shit like that, but that's, anyways. Hey, how about your boy Nick Cuck in the retirement home band with the Larpites? Oh, Philemon, you've been part of that band for a long time, singing karaoke with Eric Shilkerson and Mark Connors. Oh, and the main supporter of Rex Fredrickson. Uh-huh. Screaming my name doing karaoke. Oh, goodness. You guys won't. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it, especially the Urban DeceptivePhile. I'll just get into it since you slime bags. You're always going to watch, wait, and weaponize, and what you're doing is you're blowing your chance for somebody really going in and looking into some things. I mean, especially if somebody does need to be cleared. Oh my God. There's no clearing no one, everyone, and forever, always in DeceptivePhile land with Urban DeceptivePhile. Uh-huh. And Philemon at the helm. Let's see here. I think. Let's try this here.
His mind always goes to sick, vile, perverted shit.
Oh, there's Becky. Watch out for Becky.
Is that a fact? I wonder how you would know that. Is you being in your twisted brain and me being in this brain here that's not twisted. And I could never understand the mind of someone like you. But where is your proof of this? Because I said some things on YouTube that you didn't like. I heard people saying things about you and repeating them that you didn't like. I mean, what is it that's so sick and vile about?
Hey, don't forget your product placement, ladies, with LARPy. Seriously, you guys, it's why you're around. Any chance you get. Oh, it's even in your name, huh? Wow. And you're all up in my chat with the gay parade flag. Again, you guys are the ones that need to go out and get laid. discover women.
Hey, but I guess there's nothing sick and vile about this.
Like your little grandsons would be kissing all over your little girls. Oh my God. 3 weeks older. Okay. And then
I agree with Urban Disciples on some things. I really do. He's over the target. But then dragging me into it, especially when I said a long time ago that these people made the news, and I go into maybe eventually ask some questions or maybe get someone comfortable around me and then hit them with a hard one. Okay? But that's on my time, not on Pred time. No shit. You're so full of shit, dude. No fucking way. Give me deuces. Throw up 2 deuces. Hey, throw up some deuces. No way. You SOB, man. Hold on, man. Here we go. All right, I gotta change over my settings real quick. You better not, hey, Lanny, you better not be here to derail. Oh, you derailing. How'd you even, dude, how did you even find me?
What's up,
You?
man?
How you doing, dude?
Why does your voice sound different? Why does your voice sound different? You don't sound like the regular
I'm
Aaron
getting
Cox
old,
that I
dude.
know.
I'm getting, dude, your beard hasn't
God
even
damn.
gone gray yet. Shut the fuck up, man. Young punk.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, come on. Look at this. Look at this. It's gray.
Yeah, it's what I had about 37.
You still fighting with fellow man and disciples, man? What the fuck?
Isn't that great? I mean, they want the smoke. I mean, I just trying to entertain you guys and
I want
chew
to
the
know
fat
where the
off the steak.
karaoke streams are. Where are these karaoke streams you're telling me about? I haven't seen any of these guys streaming in years. I mean, I know you're beefing with them. I'm just curious.
It's for them. It's like my code saying they're like in the back rooms, but they really did. They did. They were singing karaoke with that Mark Connors cruise. Eric Shilkerson, Fellamon was there to help do damage control for that suicide LARP they did. I mean, he's a state actor fucking sicko. It was on the news, man. They're totally helping doing damage control for shit like that. Oh, dude, I mean, it's worth the story, man. It's great.
Do they ever join the panel? Do they ever jump on and talk anymore?
Not anymore. No, not since that first stream. Well, not since that first stream. Fellamon came on my channel. He kept on saying I was muting him, and I wasn't. But he wouldn't shut the fuck up anyway to, let anybody, complete a sentence, But anyways, they struck that first stream he came on, like 2000, when we first met up all that time ago, right? And they struck that first stream he came on for pornography. But he was sitting there saying cocks and cocks and cocks and cocks over and over and over again. And his whole crew struck it for pornography and it went down. I appeal it. It comes back up because I was clowning the fuck out of him, dude. Right?
I'd like to hear Fellow Man. I haven't heard him in years, man. Shit. Where you at, Fellow Man?
He's in the chat, spurging out in 3 different channels. Still running 3 different channels. Same time. Or he'll stagger him a little bit.
Around? Is OJM still
around?
I'm
trying to do... So what I was trying to do, like a few episodes ago, let's say a few streams ago, was trying to do a prisoner swap with Cosette. I know she's got him tied up in a closet somewhere. If we could do a prisoner swap, we'll give Cosette Fellamon. We know she's in love with him. She's probably used up and tore up OJM. We'll get him back in shape. We'll take him to a couple of buffets, help him get his CDL license back so he can bring us all pea gravel for our driveways.
He's not trucking no more?
I don't know. I hope he's doing all right, dude.
Oh, okay. You're just trolling. All right. You see, that's the thing. I think people don't. I think people don't understand. You're being silly. I think you're being silly half the times, and then people take you serious. But then sometimes you are being serious. So you know what I mean.
Okay, so these guys were so serious, the OGM would be streaming or on a panel, driving dump truck and backing into houses and power poles and shit, dude. That's not good. Okay, like funny. That one time, Lanny, like that one time you had to stream with that brand new damn stove and you still burnt plastic on it.
You remember that?
Okay. It was a fun stream, dude. And then Domingo around and his voice changed. This shit was fun. I mean, we were busting each other's balls and.
I miss that guy, man. I heard people were like beefing with him and shit went down. But man, I don't know how to get a hold of that guy. I haven't talked to him in years. I like that guy, but I know like shit went weird or something. But fuck, I don't know.
Well, you know my stance against the French, but the French Canadian are all right. But those French, like.
I'm not a big fan of the French, but he wasn't like full French. I don't think. Maybe he was.
No, but they'll sell out. They'll sell out for that red coat. See, you Canadians, dude, you won't sell out to that red coat. They're the true heads. I've figured out. Like fuck that shit. But still dealing with it. I get it.
God damn, man. So yeah, they sent me to derail the hate train that you were causing. I guess
Nice.
I'm just joking. What is it? What is your main problem with all these people now, though? Just the I guess they strike you and stuff.
Well, there is still quite a bit of censoring.
Why doesn't everyone just stream? We're all like in our 40s and 50s and shit, man. Why can't we just be like, hey, man, that was fucked up in the past. What's up? How you doing? Have a beer. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Why has it got to be?
Yeah, so you're doing all right in life. We hope OJam's doing good, even though he's kind of a fuck nut. But
yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Are you doing good? Are you What were you doing?
Dude, I'm on vacation. It's Thanksgiving here, bro.
That's true. But after Thanksgiving, do you work? Are you working? Do you got a job?
I'm always taking on projects still, man.
That's good. I want people working. You're not on Snap, are you? You're taking them Snap benefits.
No. But you know what's interesting is it's definitely not like anything with my projects where I've got $2 million in the bank from trolling chat rooms like Fellowmon. He's got he admits it, dude. He admits it. He's got $2 million in the savings from just trolling chat rooms, dude. It's great. I mean,
hook me up, fellow man. I could use a few hundred. Shit.
I don't know. I mean, I much rather just make it, another way. Just I build shit, I don't always just get to sit down and bullshit on a stream, man. I don't.
How often do you live stream? Do you have many panels? There's no panels happening anymore. Is that
rarely panels, but it's still an occasion. If something pops off that I'm listening to and I want to just back it up, I'll just go live across like 5 different platforms and 10 different channels. And I'll just pump it out, dude. And I'm just got it on autopilot and I'm just chilling or working in the background, listening. They get pissed about that.
It says Lanny got out of jail. Sorry, I gotta check your chat for a second.
Oh shit!
Lanny, tell us more about what's truth in Melvin Sangster Cucks, buddy. I don't know much about. Oh, is that beef that went down with Brian and the fucking guy that he was in a? Yeah, that was weird. But
well, here's the consensus: is that Harvest House, and we found it here in the U.S., where wire peds helping run sanctuary places, or what would you call it, a sanctuary hostel or something like that for runaways or victims,
because that's where they're taking advantage of the people that had a bad childhood, so they go there because they know these kids are looking for like a father figure, a parent figure, and these fuckers take advantage of them. It's a story
right,
as old as time.
Seems more
teachers
it seems Laney, it seems more that it's like state fucking sponsored. It's like they're there with immunity somehow, and that's the fucked up part. But it's the government protecting it, and I just don't think they've got very much longer to try to protect their whole shit show. I mean, look at how, like, going from our time, 2017-ish, where, you know, Epstein got arrested and then was apparently killed, and the progression of the way human trafficking and other nasty shit has been actually worked on. I mean, it's in my lifetime, I've been able to see a judge that's been a ped protector get canned. And that was recent. And that's, to me, that's fucking huge, because it all centers around that sicko rodent in Fort Collins. So to see the courts actually flip on what they thought they were going to get away with, it's pretty interesting, dude. But I hope, that's all we got, is hope that shit gets cleaned up for your kids too. See what I'm saying? It's just, without people actually doing it. I've got a clip of Fellowmon saying that he's not interested in taking down human trafficking or fentanyl dealers. But look at him. He's all fucking into it for some reason. People that are trying to do it anyway. I got the clip on that, dude.
Your thoughts? What are your thoughts on like the backtracking of the you're obviously not a Trump guy, but I'm sure you're more of a right-leaning guy. So what are your thoughts on them going back and forth of it exists, it doesn't exist, the files are being released, they're not being released? You know, it's all circus probably anyway, I'm guessing, theater and bullshit.
Yeah, I want to see more. I want to just see more of the stings happening on the ground. But it's through my schooling, I learned that the policing has limited capacity. They don't have full capabilities to do the civilian side of trying to get a sicko to meet up with them in the park to expose the shit out of them. There's a difference in the civilian.
But there is a lot of like there is a lot of them grifting videos where it is like, let's set up this autistic handicap guy, send him a picture of a hot chick pretending she's talking to him, and then they beat him up in the park. Like, some of that shit's a little fucking out of line, but setting up the actual like guys, the teachers, the pedophiles, the parents, like guys that are creeps doing this, that's one thing. But there is a lot of these videos now that are coming out just setting up these guys that are like, I'm just here to meet you. Like they're clearly fucking slow in the mind, and they're trying to set up these slow dudes to try and make a video out of it. I find there's a lot of those going on now.
There was one pred catcher that got shot not too long ago, and I think if I'm not mistaken, he was kind of doing the setup and even beating up and rolling a pred and robbing them and shit like that. And I think he actually ended up getting shot and killed. But
which I get the one to do, I get doing that, but I think when they're doing it to these fucking handicapped dudes, it's a little weird.
Well, the thing is even a catch is a catch still, but to try to, I mean,
100%. But that's when you got to bring in the cops and be like, yo, this guy's fucked up. We got to start doing it. Like, not just take it into your, let me beat up this handicap dude.
Yeah, I mean that happens, and that might even be like the remember the cop watchers, to where there was just bad apples and seeds in there to make it look bad. To call it vigilantism again, there you go, and that's what they're doing in the courts, is calling pred catching vigilantism. And then they got slow wits reverse the role, a slow half wit trying to do the pred catching. But then once he gets a case into court, they call it vigilantism and drop the charges, or lessen the charges from felony to misdemeanor because of the vigilantism. Because some slow halfwit didn't know how to argue his case, and that's on purpose. That's how bad and corrupt it is here, dude. Just, I mean, you know that shit too, man. It's just as bad as where you're at.
I have a big problem with those fucking audit guys, though, that want to fuck with private businesses and just regular citizens. To me, that's just like trolling on the streets to be like, look, I'm allowed to film in public, and they just film people walking into Starbucks with their kids just to get a reaction.
Okay, but well, here's the thing on that. Again, there's people like Poor Dirt Farmer to make it look bad, and they go into a pizzeria because it's the only thing open during the day where there might be a young girl working, to go in there and film, to call it an audit, And all of a sudden, poor dirt farmer gets spray painted outside after he gets booted out of there. He gets spray painted, and now he's setting precedent to where you can spray paint another human. Now, I mean, that worked out in our favor, where we can spray paint, fucking weirdo legally now. Dude, no, we don't want RSOs around here, dude. We reeled one in, and you guys couldn't gaff it and tail wrap it, and ran, and watched and wait and weaponized. No more RSOs on the channel. Now, I will tell you an actual legitimate pred catcher. Check this out, Lanny. Shay had a pred that she caught reach out to her and was really upset about the website she built about him. So she's actually going to have him on tomorrow night to her channel for a public opinion on let him plead his case on why she should take down or leave up his website for meeting with a minor. What do you think about that? I'd have to actually... Let me check. Anyways, I would have to find... Yeah, it'd take me a minute. That's going to be on Shay's channel. All I'll do is I'll probably share out a post.
That's not Rex handwriting?
That's Felomon.
Oh, that's Fellow. Well, what the fuck, Fellow? Jump on, man.
He won't. He claims that I've messed with his fucking microphone, and I think he's scared that I'm going to turn on his camera somehow when you can't even turn on. I can't turn on and off your fucking camera. They peddle that shit, Lanny. It's disgusting. I'm not going to go on there because he's going to turn on my camera. You can't, dude. Dumbass. Just having a fucking stupid excuse to be a bitch in the chat.
Yeah, you should never turn your camera on the internet, folks. That's why I never do that.
Yep. Never happened.
Wait. Fuck.
You doing anything in the studio or what?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of hit songs lately.
You got a lot of hit songs? Trolling the establishment?
Fuck yeah, man. You didn't take the jab, did you?
No, fuck that, dude.
Did you?
No.
All right.
That's why I'm not freaking out and everybody else is.
Double vax yaks ever come around anymore?
Double yaks? Oh, fuck. Oh, hell no. He's all curled up in the back streets with another red coat, thinking they're running fucking some type of a game. Never go on. See, look. Never, ever, forever like he's playing Dungeons and Dragons. Felomon. Never, ever, forever, always go on Clux's panel. He mutes and kicks. Waste of time. What the fuck you doing here if it's such a waste of time?
Nah, huh? Jump up. Come on, man. Yeah. Come have a chat.
Yeah, jump up.
Hi. Fucking hell, man.
Well, he already blasted you. He's trying to call you some type of a felon or something like that.
I think he's just bugging. I get along with Fellow Man. I like Fellow Man. I don't.
No. I mean, but he peddles it like it is truth, and people believe him that they peddle it. He always finds these bench warmers that'll help peddle his bullshit, like LARP Busters. Remember LARP Busters?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. See, I don't know if that's Fellow Man or if that's J-Man. I don't know if J-Man's still around.
No, I think J-Man hung it up. He might have hung it up. But no, LARP Busters found out it was Clovis's son.
I don't know who Clovis is. Who's Clovis?
Oh, well, yeah, that was well, she became Scotty Cuckarati's handler there for a minute.
Scotty. What the fuck? Where's Scotty?
Oh, he thinks I'm harassing him, just like we've got a clip of Felomon going, he stalked me, Shizzle. Shizzle's like, what did he do to you? Felomon, what did he do to you? He stalked me, Shizzle. You haven't heard that shit yet? I mean, come on, dude. That's why I'm still around. Then it goes into music. It goes into. You haven't heard them. Holy shit! You haven't heard the shizzle tracks, or yeah, it's hilarious stuff,
Jesus. Man. God damn. What about Gandalf?
No.
Does he ever come around? Where's my
Who
man
what?
Gandalf? Where's my man Gandalf?
Gandy?
Is he ever around?
Yeah, I mean, he had to hang it up, man.
Oh.
He might panel up with Scotty every once in a while, just try to drag me because I won't shut up and go away.
Oh, dear.
Lanny, they thought I was an easy roll, man, but I put myself out there to look like I was an easy roll. I mean, that first video, the data miner and information gatherer that I did on that little crew with Domingo and Gandalf, they tripped the fuck out, man. They're like, we never thought our cover would be blown like that quick.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, I should let you get back to your stream because I guess they're not jumping on, but
I know they're too big a puss bag. That's why. Yeah, that's why I just like sometimes play clips and stuff like that. Just fart around. Something fun to do. I was actually kind of bored tonight. I was up in the middle of the night last night, did a stream just because I was kind of hot and popping. Right?
Fucking hell. What does it say? Gomez, Tetro, JD, and Shizzle own me. Larpy is just lying like I do. I don't know who those people are.
That's another red coat. Telly. He's the new recruit. They always pick up these bench warming new recruits. Seems like they got him watching for about 6 to 8 weeks on the bench. Sometimes up to 2 years, like Fellowmon had finding bench warmers, we called them, after OJM. He's sitting there for a couple years watching, then weaponize. So it's wait, watch, wait, then weaponize.
Does he still stream on his channels? Does Fellowman stream?
Not really. He's getting kind of geriatric. I think the Alzheimer's is really kicking in, dementias and the amnesias. He's got a lot of amnesias going on.
Fucking hell. You lose. What does that say? Is that Lanny? Hey, Phil. What's up, Janitor Jack? What's up, man? Who's Janitor Jack?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
God damn.
He's just really good at cleaning, mopping up the floor.
Fucking, like, you used to follow the Handsome True stuff and all that, eh?
You know, I came in kind of at the tail end of that when HT was there to kind of help bust shit down. He was that influencer to help it bust it down.
He's like still around.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen his current stuff? Like he's still around doing this weird Omega shit, fucking with kids and fucking, and he's gone like hardcore white supremacist. Fucking like got the. It's kind of funny, but he's gone like he used to be a rapper and friends with Sway and all these guys. Now he's like goes on these Omega streams, drops N-bombs like it's nothing, like is extremist. Fucking, it's kind of funny how hardcore he's gone.
See, now all it is busted down to is
on any of that shit.
It's all product placement now for Silicon Valley. I mean, in Fellowmon has got the YT name in his, spelled out in his channel title. And it's promote, product placement. Yeah, LARPy's in here to spread. Well, it's all for product placement, just like I said. That's what it boils down to.
Well,
it's pretty stupid.
What products are they placing?
Silicon Valley products like the YT platform.
What's YT? YouTube? Are you talking about YouTube?
Yeah. See, now you're doing it too. Thanks a lot.
You don't like this? Isn't that what we're on right now? God damn.
Well, what I do is sometimes I use this free version of the I call it Scrap Yards, and then I'll multi-stream it out all over the internet.
What do you think is better than YouTube? There's nothing.
I'll be honest. Hey, I still stream over to DLive. I haven't checked over there in years, but I still stream over there. there's still a signal going over there, and I don't even go over there.
YouTube made Cobra Kai, man. They were the creators.
Well, I get that, but it's still kind of a brainwashing sellout alphabet agency to data mine for the power of policing.
But it does have a lot of like, hey man, how do I fucking change this part in my car videos? I mean, that's good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the true intent was there, that'd be nice. But no, it's more for nefarious shit than it is for actually.
But that's the stuff you liked. You're into the nefarious side of it.
Well, no, not at all. Actually, I mean, shit, dude. I rebuilt a car, not about a few years back. That saved me. I mean, at least 100 hours on this car, dude.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that side, but no, when they're actually using taxpayer dollars to monitor us, right? I mean,
are you an ex Twitter kind of guy? A Twitter/X?
I still stream over there. Well, okay, I thought you meant Twitch. Both, yeah. I still use X. No. Not so much, and then Twitch. I think I got banned over there. But I just start up a multi-stream and just freaking punch it, and it'd go to 10 different locations.
I don't think I've been to Twitch since it was before when it was Justin TV. Ever since I didn't know that's what it was when it turned to Twitch.
I don't even check over there. I just know when I get banned all of a sudden. I'm like, crap.
Well,
then a few weeks later, I might try again. It'll go through or something, But then X, all of a sudden, I mean, I have a lot of streams over at X when it was for free, and then all of a sudden they put they wanted money. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I got a nice hefty archive over there, and it was, running pretty smooth. I know, just so painful. Nice. He's like Blazing Dean. He's like Becky Dean that says, I'm leaving, in a half an hour they're still complaining. Yeah, it's not good, man. These guys are. We're trying to help him out of it.
Why won't they
trying to help him out of their hole? Huh?
I think people should panel up a little more. You know what I mean? Just get it out. Just talk. The chat's a little, you can't really decipher what people's real thoughts are through a chat half the time. They just came on and.
Well, they think that they're going to control some type of a narrative by doing that.
Yeah.
But it's mainly to promote their channels, especially the way now little @ symbols in front of there, and now you can find somebody's channel.
Oh, really? No, I thought that was automatic. YouTube did that. I didn't do that because even YouTube changed my name to like 3485 at the end. I didn't put those numbers there. I don't know how to change it.
No, it just happened recently, Lanny.
Well, it happened to me like a few years ago, and then it just half the people's names got numbers behind them. I don't know how to change it.
Yeah.
How do I change that?
You can go into your settings and do that.
I'm close to
unless
boomer.
they locked it in. Stupid.
Well, all right, I'll let you do your thing, though, man. I don't want to bore fellow man too much.
Oh, dude, no, I needed help getting rid of him anyway. Needed help getting rid of him anyway, man. No, hey, hope you guys have some good holidays up there. I know you guys don't do Thanksgiving, but Merry Christmas coming up.
Fuck yeah! Actually, I took Thanksgiving off for American respect. Or no, I just had holidays left. But there's football games on, and sports ball is all everyone likes that. Yeah. It's a good bread and circus. Why not? Fuck yeah! Go Bills! They lost. But all right, man. Peace out. Have your fun.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for dropping in for a minute.
There, dude. Yeah, man.
Oh, 3 weeks older. Okay. And then we've got a baby boy who can join in on that fun as well.
What does that mean, Blazin? Why were you guys talking about kissing on each other's little kids, and another one's gonna join in on that fun as well? And that same,
You know, Urban, as much as I don't like defending those scumbags, okay, maybe you don't know about that stuff unless like you're a parent. Just saying. I mean, it could be another aspect of what they were doing, and you're just twisting it to be a scumbag piece of shit thug that's got to peddle the most sick shit to clump up with other fucking weirdos like who you're with now. I mean, it's pretty easy that there could be another way to look at things, and not have to take it so disgusting all the time to be the man you love to hate so you can get clicks and views. And holy shit, we got another guest. Is that you?
Yeah, man, you betcha.
What?
What? Oh my god, you know who you remind me of? On that fucking show, on that movie, you know what I'm talking about? And the kid, and that's like all he says. I can't think of fucking too much of the stoner.
You know I don't watch much TV and movies and stuff like that, so that's probably why I don't know.
Somebody watching knows what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Hey, do you have an update for your stream for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I plan on doing it at 7:30, and like the guy kept messaging me on Instagram, and I'm gonna put all of the messages public for full disclosure. Probably attach it to the end of the stream or something, and he's like begging me and like pleading and blaming his suicidal ideations on the website, and you know, I'm sorry, but it's a non-negotiable. It's not coming down. I'm sorry. It's not.
Are you gonna actually? Let me just stop for a second. Are you gonna try to get him there? That it's not the website that's responsible for his ideation. It's his actions.
Yes, and I'm gonna get him to admit that he's the person responsible for it, and I'm gonna do a disclaimer, and I'm gonna ask him to show himself on camera, you know, at least just briefly, so everybody sees that it's really him. And I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna message him beforehand and tell him, hey, you don't have to come on camera. However, I feel that people would be able to better judge your level of sincerity if they could see you instead of just hear you, because they could see the look on your face and your body language. And I feel like what's most important here is that the audience and people who might look you up know that you're being sincere when you swear on everything that you're doing your best to change, and that you will never hurt a real kid. Like I guess, you know, he probably hasn't, like, he's just thinking about how this has wrecked his life. He's not thinking about how, like, anybody who catches these preds, we cannot just delete the evidence. This cannot be a dirty little secret that we sweep under the rug. And that's what I'm going to explain to him. Like, I'm compassionate, but I cannot and will not delete this. If any person on the list that I have on that page, they cannot beg or buy their way off of it. I'm sorry, it's there forever. And I'm going to ask him to read the mission statement, if he's willing to, on the website. I'd like him to read the mission statement, because nowhere on there does it say that I'm here trying to wreck anyone's life. But I'm not going to sweep this under the rug and have some unwilling participant end up with you. You know? So I'm going to tell him I empathize with him as far as having the embarrassing things on the computer that people judge you for and don't want to be your friend and don't want to be with you over, because it's a lot. It's a totally different thing, but it's a lot, you know? And I have to try to talk my way, work my way, and show my best self way out of that shit. All I can do is put my best foot forward every day. And I've felt, you know, negative thoughts about myself and desires because of it, you know? But I got to be here, you know what I mean? I don't want my dog or my kids to be sad, you know? And now I got 2 dogs. So I'm going to tell them, think about your pets. They love you. And I suggest you focus on having pets instead of kids, you know, and stop being so obsessed with having a life partner. Focus on fixing and healing yourself right now, you know? But I'm not responsible for what anybody else chooses to do. And that's period.
You know, let me jump in there for a second, because listening to you, and I think we've talked about this a little bit, is figuring out a way to do a compliance check on someone that has conditions like him. And when I'm saying conditions, it's not well, if you could explain that a little bit more.
Well,
He's not on the registry, he has conditions.
Right, and he told me that his lawyer said he's not allowed to talk about his case or his conditions, and he did not get arrested based upon my chat log, but what I did was I called the New York Albany State Police and told them, listen, this guy is nearby in a small town nearby you. I said, I'm not sure which one, but I said, I've been talking to him, and I explained who I was, my decoy work, and that Massachusetts police were not going to help me, and that I need to end this chat log, or I already ended it, and I need them to look this up. I'm turning them in. And I said, you need to get this over to ICAC. You guys need to get warrants between this phone number and this phone number from these dates to these dates. You know, this guy broke this law and this law. He said these things and these things, and he was conspiring to commit interstate SMEX trafficking. To have her for a sleepover, to take her V card before she had the cake with 10 plus 4 candles. And I am planning to put that decoy picture up on the screen where the girl is sitting at the table with that birthday cake. And I'm going to ask him, what number? Can you read me what that birthday cake says, man? I'm going to say, is that a picture that the girl you were talking to sent you? And he's going to say yes. I'm going to tell him, I want you to answer honestly, yes or no. You know, and when I ask him questions about the chat log, did you write this in the chat log? Yes or no? If he freaking answers wrong, he's got a memory lapse. I'm going to throw that shit up on the screen to refresh his memory. So he better fucking answer it right if you don't want to put it up there. You know? So
Do you think so? I think people are going to argue the other way, that you shouldn't be doing this. It should be.
I
Let's
don't
say
give.
if they. No, I get that.
Know what I mean?
I get that. Yeah, I totally get that.
I don't give a fuck, because we're all doing this. And as far as I'm concerned, if every pred catcher and decoy that has legitimate exposures, if they could all have all their chat logs and shit up on a website for these preds to be, for people to be able to see that, like an unofficial registry, even for the ones that don't get registered, we should all do that. It's effort and money. It's not free. And you have to be smart. You have to know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I have helpers, and I'm going to tell him that. I have volunteers that help me with my organization, that some of whom are survivors of childhood abuse. And we ain't deleting nothing, you know? And one of them helped me write the mission statement. And I'm not going to spit in people's face that is a victim and take nothing down for nobody. So don't even ask. Like, that's insulting to ask. Like, I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through, but did you not write that stuff? And, you know, he was falling in love with the kid in a couple of weeks that he never even had a video chat or a phone call with. And he can say he wasn't, but if you read the chats, he definitely fucking was. So
the direction that I like to stick with is the legalities, so you're successful.
Yeah.
So obviously, if others pick up on it, it's kind of like what the cop watchers were doing with dirty cops, the Brady violation list, the public Brady violation list, to where you knew if a cop was not legit and to watch out for him.
Right, exactly. And so, you know, the thing is, I'm going to tell him, you know that you really have no grounds to take me to court, because everything that I put on there that I said that you wrote, right? So it's not a false allegation, because if it was, he would have done already took me to court. You know? Because anybody would if I falsely accused them of that, and it wasn't them. Oh, he really wants me to take the happy birthday video down, because I have an audio clip that he text messaged the girl singing her happy birthday when she turned 10 plus 4. So I asked him to send me that on purpose so that I would have freaking proof that it was him. And he's begging me to take it off the site. And I was like, well, I'll move it off of the front page where it is, but I'm going to play it in the live stream, and I'm going to put a link with a timestamp to that shit. There you go. Less in your face, but it's going to be accessible, because that shows people that look it up that are like, is this really him that wrote this? Maybe it's not. Maybe someone's being an asshole, you know? But when they hear that him singing that, they're going to know it's not AI, it's him, you know?
Yeah.
So I have no other video or audio clips of him to make an AI thing with, you know what I mean? So it's my proof. I'm not deleting it entirely. And the other thing he asked me to take down was, if not the whole chat log, is the photo of him pulling his ears out looking like an idiot monkey. And I said, well, maybe I could take the enlarged photo down, but I can't take down the one that's part of the chat log, because I have to put the whole chat log. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, you know? I think something to offer him would be that the stream that he's participating in could also go on his webpage as an addendum.
Right. And that, you know, and I'm going to tell him, like, I'm going to have some ground rules. People aren't allowed to attack you. They have to be cordial. I told him a couple questions that I wanted to know the answers to in advance so he could think about it. I said, don't write them to me in a message. Write it down or have it in your head ready to go. And I said, there's going to be some on-the-spot questions, but if you don't want to answer something, or you need a minute to think about it, or you just need a minute, let me know. Okay?
So in the past, I've brought this up to you as far as when you've got a pred in front of you, to grill them. Okay, do you want to be part of the problem or part of the solution?
Right.
And so, okay, you were a part of the problem. What's your solution? And then you can gauge body language. If you're in front of him on an actual catch, he's probably going to have his camera off when you're interviewing him tomorrow. But if his camera could be on to read his body language, just to see what's going through his mind. He's not going to be talking, but he's going to be twitching and flailing and flipping. And
right. I'll suggest it, and I'll send him a message maybe in the morning tomorrow and say, hey, you know, I just want to throw this out there as a suggestion, but, you know, it's up to you what you want to do.
I would tell him if he wants to be more sincere to have his camera on, because it's going to go on his webpage. So is he going to be compliant, or is he just trying to bullshit you?
So he corrected me, and he told me the correct term is hebephile or something, not pedophile, because he doesn't like little kids, but I guess teenagers. So, okay, I stand corrected. I got to use the correct term. So I'm going to tell him, do you admit that, is it inaccurate? You said it is accurate to describe you with this word. So maybe in therapy, he learned that that's the word, really, because he's not like, you know, and he seems to think just because he hasn't hurt a real child at this point, like this should just get swept under the rug. And everybody watching knows that that's not how it should work. And so the couple of us that talk to him are going to explain to him why we are not sweeping it under the rug, darling. Sorry about that. Nope. This should be stamped on your forehead. You know, don't put kids near him. So.
Well, just to keep him around a little bit longer, though, I think if you told him that up front, he's just going to bail on you.
Well, I already told him that I'm not deleting it, because he writes to me, he goes, do you swear, do you give me your word that you'll delete the page if I come on that panel? And I said, I never said I would delete it. I said I would take your parents' divorce information off there, and I will take that big photo off there, and I will move that fucking happy birthday thing. But I'm not deleting the whole thing. That's not even an option. Sorry.
See,
Like,
and a lot of people with being compliant to him are going to go, "Oh, you're pandering," or something like that. Let me just finish. Is that we're trying to get down to the root of a cause. Why?
Right.
Why is this such? I mean, it's almost worse than any pandemic we've lived through so far. But this problem keeps on just coming up, and it doesn't go away. Is it really being worked on? And hello, by the way, Darlene, in the chat. But is it really being worked on? Like just the other day, I saw another sting, caught some traffickers, and that's a good thing. So to get down to the root of the cause and the problem, and you have somebody that's been put through the system, and it's all verified. Now, okay, what are you doing as being part of the solution? Almost like, and I've told you this before, almost when to help battle hacking, they catch a hacker and turn the hacker.
Yeah. Oh, he asked me if there's anything he could do to help me, or like, and I said, look, all I want from you is to every day of your life do no harm, especially to children. Okay, that's all I want from you. And he's like, it says do better on the website. I'm trying to do better. I'm really trying. Can you please have mercy on me? So I'm gonna have some mercy by making those alterations, but I'm not deleting my main evidence of that voice clip. Absolutely not. And like completely deleting it. No, I'll move the big giant in your face clip, and I'll move the big stupid monkey face clip. But he's gonna have to, he can explain to people that he's a changed man, and they can give him a chance. I'm gonna tell him, listen, you're not the only person in the world with the issue that you have. And there are ways to have friends and have healthy relationships and rebuild your life, but you don't get to, you were going to wreck a kid's life. I'm going to tell him, hey, if that girl was real, she would be, X years old right now. And I don't want to say everything I'm going to say to him tomorrow, but, he would be in prison because she would have a 2.5-year-old baby by him right now. And she'd be 17 and he'd be in prison. And she'd be losing her friend circle, and she'd be having a shit life. And that kid, when it's 12 years old, its friends would be doing the math of how old's your mom and how old's your dad. And they'd be going, oh my goodness, your dad was that old and your mom was that young. And like, you need to think about that shit. Everybody that's an adult that's doing these type of things. You're 30-3, leave 13-year-olds alone. It's that simple. So I told him, we want to understand what was going through your mind at that time, and maybe what you went through as a kid, what kind of childhood you had. I said, you can be vague if you want, just give us a summary. So we're trying to understand how someone comes from being an innocent baby born, grows up and does this, so it's going to be really, really interesting. And I have at least one mom and at least one dad that's going to come on the panel with me. I'm going to start it out just as myself and have them in the back, and then I'm going to bring him up and say a little bit more, and then I'm going to bring them up. So I think it's going to be really good, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be spending my day tomorrow preparing for it. So you're going to be available to watch around 5:30 your time?
I don't know yet.
All right.
But definitely make sure to drop a link to like a short video or the video you just unlocked the other day in the chat.
Yeah, I will. You know what I'm going to do is probably before I go to sleep tonight, I might set the stream up and maybe make a couple alterations on the website and put a link, and then also put a link, related content I'll drop in the chat. Because you know how when you have a stream like ready that's going to start, that's pending, it opens the chat. So I'm going to put that in there. you know. But yeah, I hope that he doesn't change his mind, you know, because I can't make him do it. But I have to give him a little bit of something for him to be willing to come on there. I can't just say I'm deleting nothing or altering nothing. Like, let me throw him the slightest bit of a bone. But I told him I'm having mercy by not getting your body camera footage of your arrest and putting that out there in your interrogation, because I could do that, and I was planning to. So by not doing so, that's mercy, I think. That's footage I will pay to see. I would love to see the look on his damn face when the freaking bunch of cops rolled up. So, yeah, fucking tomorrow. Thank you, Gina, for your support. Make sure to sub to my channel. You're gonna watch that. It's gonna be tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. my time. And yeah, I'm gonna have one mom and one dad on there. And if anybody else that is a parent or a survivor or both want to come on there and say their thoughts on things, I welcome that. But you got to hit me up on Instagram so I can screen who you are first, just like that I don't get, you know, somebody screwing my stream on there. Make sure the person's like legitimately trying to come on there for the right reasons. Got to hit me up on Catfish for the Cause on Instagram. So, you know.
It seems as though I get all of a sudden whenever somebody comes on the panel, all of a sudden there's like feedback issues. I'm looking at the audio settings right now. Yeah, that's really interesting. Anyways, yeah, thanks for updating, Shay. And
I'll save the rest for tomorrow. Somebody tune in, you can see it. But yeah, I see you keeping Warbot's buddy. Is that Warbot's buddy, Urban Disciple? Is that?
yeah, that's who he's teamed with now. Yeah, the Garbage Woman and Warbot.
Oh.
But did I not call that though a while back?
Yeah, because they just are similar. The only difference is the other one comes on camera. Brent couldn't because he'll get made fun of too much for his appearance. You know? So he's got to stay anonymous. But man, the Hagwoods and the Knacks and the neighborhood are getting Merry Christmas cards. And they're all invited to subscribe to his channel. Multiple channels. And I don't give any fucks. I'm not intimidated. I don't care. Merry Christmas. Come sub to your fucking family members' channels. So, you know, I'm working on actually filling out some cards tonight. So, yep.
Well, hey Shay, my audio went to poop all of a sudden for some reason.
All right.
And yeah, I wasn't gonna spend very long on here anyway.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for the update. Make sure try to drop a link in the chat. I'll be around for a few more minutes before I end out.
My channel. Want me to put to my channel so they can sub if you want to see that live stream tomorrow?
I didn't catch that. Let me mute.
Is that what you said? Put a link to my channel in the chat?
Or maybe that video, that stream that you put on public the other day.
Okay. Yeah, that 20-minute one. Sure. All right. Alrighty, bye.
Yeah, for some reason my audio goes wonky when other people are coming on the panel for some reason. And it doesn't matter like what combination of well, no, I haven't tried the secret combo in a while when that happens. But anyways, what I wanted to do is wait till Shay puts something in the chat, and then I was gonna end out because yeah, it's been a long day. What is Urban really doing here besides just casting shade with his buddies on some of the most sickest shit? And it's street thuggery level, like, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. What? Steal people's time and energy? Thievery, that's what I look at it. You guys are kind of like thieves. Stealing people's time and energy, and it's like you're supposed to do it. And did you go to church today there, Philemon? Just wondering.
Yeah, I would say the same thing with sick grandmother. Sick grandmother gets not even some toys, but a towel. Oh, it was a beach towel. I don't know where this came from all of a sudden. Now you're like Aaron now. Now it's a beach towel. It was a towel for the bathtub. You said that I said it was for the bathtub. No. You said that. Did I need to play that right now? I would if I had it set up, but I'm not going to. I knew I would draw you in, Angela. Don't tell me nothing about this. This is, if you want Blazin to shut up about me and stop using my name and pictures everywhere, and I want her to do this, but if you want me to stop going at this chick, you gotta convince her. And you know, hi, by the way, and that food looked delicious. But you know that she's not gonna do that.
It's just disgusting the way Urban Disciple sucks up to these fucking Predvidian weirdos.
Know how she is. She's gonna say everyone is perving on her and her family. If she does this to everybody, is her family just that desirable, or is it her that's being a nutcase? And with nutcases, I like to provide these types of things. But I can't use her except for the bathtub part. The only thing I'm saying is listen to this. And this chick is talking about it, just contributed. She doesn't know what's going on. All right. Contributing to talking about bathtub towels. And I mean, if she just shut up about me and stop going around saying how I'm so sick, foul, and disgusting, only when I don't want to follow what she has to say of, oh, let's go attack Terry. I don't care about attacking Terry. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden she's flipped her script and just gone the most hardcore. She's obsessed with UD. That's what it is. If I can't have you, nobody can. And look, she's just trashing me. She just wants to make sure everybody hates me, and not even just me as a YouTuber, my whole person. She wants me to be harmed. That is in violation of terms of service. By putting my things out there like this, I haven't done that to her. I know a lot of her details, probably too many of them. Sure, I just wanted to play. I'm not going to spend time over and over doing that. I didn't have a problem with Kim. Yeah, Mike, I can't really say the same, but I didn't have a problem with Kim. She may have a problem with me, but I was doing this for my best intentions. I had my best intentions for that lady. I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? But let's go back to what she had to say. This with children. Uh-huh.
And you hear it consistently on all his streams.
Exactly.
And this dude goes into detail too.
You know what, Shizzle? I mean, why do you care?
You know, if it's going to try. But that's about all that goes to, dude. I'm not going to slander people because they're going to ask a woman to fucking. Or man gets pity fucks and he hits all fours for some Beasley.
Now, that's always kind of creep me out. He gets pity fucks, pity sucks, and he hits all fours for some peace leave. Now, just so happens that when a person is being kidnapped or being sexually abused, to notify the public, that is the sign. You have your palm out and you tuck in your thumb and you make 4 fingers. That's your sign that you're being raped or you're being trafficked. And the guy who was just talking about pity sucks and hits all fours for some peace leave, he likes rape. He admitted it in this stream. He likes rape. This is Shizzle's friend. This is a guy who he was on the stream for a couple hours with. Heard that too. Didn't want to confront about that. I was doing what I.
Wait a minute. What about your buddy Daniel Dowd that you had on your stream for like 10 hours with Scotty Cuckarati, and you're playing like you're busting him out, but now you're all buddies with him. He's a great guy, right, Irvin? That's the type of hypocrisy I love calling out right there.
I was saying what I was saying to him. Shizzle, he sat in the background. He played his typical Shizzle role. I don't see, hear, or know evil. I think that's what he is, or knows evil, I should have said.
Well, I don't care what people do for their sex life. I don't care what people do for their sex lives and to feed it what they have to go through and the tricks they learn. As long as you just be yourself and be truthful with everybody, don't fucking hurt nobody.
So you don't care what people do with their sex lives and to feed it what they have to go through and the tricks. That's not descriptive details right there. I think we can use part of it. In the same way we talk about children crossing the street. This guy, we had this conversation like 4 or 5 years ago. Her own shit, bro. She takes money so you get laid, so you can get laid. That's completely pathetic. If we were talking about people start dropping when they hear this stuff. I get it. Maybe they're coming in more. YouTube's got it backwards. I get it. I mean, Shizzle, even your buddy Aaron, not ABC, but zombies. Even zombies. Dude, look at how they. I'm just convinced that they try to strike this stuff when things like this are people used to call him.
That's how a lot of women see it. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna ask if it's a female that I'm interested in. If it's a friend, a cousin. I'm never gonna tell anybody. Maybe if I have a child, I'm trying to train my child how to do shit. I'm gonna try to tell her what to do. If it's gonna try crossing the street, I'm gonna yell at it and tell it not to. But it's about all that goes to. I'm not gonna stand up for it because they're gonna mess up. I don't care what people do for their sex lives. I don't care what people do for their sex lives and to feed it what they have to go through.